everyone, this is Poor Man 973 and welcome back to High School Romance. I believe Selena just found out that we're a boy, and she's now dragged Hoshi into this by claiming that they are rivals. Whoops. In truth, I like Hoshi a little bit better. And we're here with Shojin Shmoji. And I forgot what he said last, but oh yeah, it's at like the end of the term or something. Even if I haven't made plans for it, I don't care. I could probably just sleep for a week straight, and after that week of cram studying, I'm still seeing formulas when I close my eyes. What are you? Oh, Ah! What is that? Is there someone outside the door? Uh-oh. I know those voices. Good morning? Good morning, Shoji Shmoji. Hey. So, weird coincidence. Hoshi and I showed up at your door the exact same time for the exact same reason. Which is probably going to make it extra awkward on you. That's why I always like waking up to. So, what's the reason? Well, since you stayed with me over break last time, I thought you may not have anywhere to go again. It seemed like your parents weren't going to be back in the area for a long time. If that's the case, I was going to invite you to my place again. But it looks like you might have somewhere to go after all. Yep, with me if you want. I got the same bright idea to invite you out over break. I'm also going to point out that I haven't gotten to spend any school time with you, so in the interest of fairness, you should definitely choose me. Selena does have a point. You're not supposed to agree with me. What? I'm not? Of course not. We need to be opposites, pitted vehemently against each other. We're rivals. Our sole objective in life is to valiantly fight over Shoji Shmoji's attention and time. Don't encourage that. And you're both a little more similar than you seem to think. In fact, we should hold a debate, presenting all the points of why Shoji Shmoji should stay with us. Well, I haven't been given a chance to prepare. Neither have I, but I'm sure I have so many good reasons preparing would be completely pointless. I'm fairly good at debates. I should be able to hold my own. That's especially true where Shmoji is concerned. Ooh, is that a challenge? I like your confidence, Hoshi. I didn't expect that of you, but I think I can take you down! Thank you? Really, all this isn't necessary. Oh? Do you already know who you're gonna pick? You should tease this out until someone offers you a money bribe. That's what I'd do. I didn't say that. And no one's gonna pay me to hang out with them. You're making this ridiculous. I'm making this fun. Now fess up and tell us who it is. If I was holding my breath, I'd be turning blue. I didn't say I knew. Actually, I think you're right, Shoji Shmoji. This isn't a decision you should make right now, in the spur of the moment. We surprised you with this, and didn't give you any time to think about it. Maybe you should tell us at the end of the day. That's a little anticlimactic, but she would need time to warm up to the idea of spending break time with me. I wouldn't be so sure what she'll choose. There you go, that's the spirit. Self-confidence is a sense of superiority over your enemies, and that's all it takes for success. Did you hear that, Shoji Shmoji? I'm getting better at this. I don't think Hoshi really takes this seriously. Then again, I don't think Selena does either, sort of. Alright, I'll let you know at the end of the day, but I really don't want either one of you to be offended. I promise I won't be upset. I'll be upset, but I'll turn it into training energy, so no big deal. Well, if it means so little to you both, why did you make such a big fuss? I really don't want Selena and Hoshi to end up fighting over me. I never even thought something like this would be possible. Least of all while I was impersonating a girl. But it looks like that's what the situation is heading towards, even if I don't really want it to. I should just be honest with both of them, even if it means confessing. It's my last year of high school, after all. Who gets through high school without confessing a crush, without with at least one girl. I have to do this. It might change everything for the rest of the year, for better or for worse. But I have to act on it now! Who should I talk to after class? In truth, I like Hoshi better than I do Selena. But Selena already knows I'm a boy. Let's go with Hoshi. Honestly, Hoshi's been with me since the very beginning. She's been my best friend for longer than anyone else, even if I've only been here one term. I want to spend the break with her, and if I do, I'm going to tell her how I feel. And if I do that, I'll have to tell her the truth about my gender. I can't keep lying to her day in and day out, not when she trusts me so much. It isn't fair to her. I can only hope for the best. That's a lot of confess all at once. She might not take it well, and if she doesn't, I don't think I can blame her. But that's no excuse for trying. I'm not that cowardly. I would be. Just like always, she's the last to leave because she has to clean up. Hoshi, need a hand? Oh, Shoji Shmoji. No, that's alright. It's the last day of term. You don't have to help me clean up. You should be celebrating with everyone else. No, really, I want to help. We always get done a lot faster when we work together anyway. Well, if you're sure you actually want to, I appreciate it. Actually, I want to talk to you about something too. I thought that might be the case. Is this about break? Yeah, it is. And some other things, actually. Is everything alright? You look a little nervous. It's just, I got a lot to get off my chest, really, and I don't want to upset you. No, it's okay. What? If you want to spend the break with Selena, that's fine. There's no need for you to be upset about it. I never meant to put you in that position. It wasn't fair in the first place, nor was it my intention. It was a complete accident. I didn't know she would invite you as well. No. Hoshi, that's not what I meant. It wasn't? No. The point is, I just don't want you to be upset, even though you probably should be. Shoji Shmoji, you're not really giving me any context for what you're talking about. Here, let me put the chalk away for you. Your hands are shaking. Sorry, it's difficult. I have it all in my head, but actually saying it, just say it. Anticipation is the worst part, but if you get it over with, then it's done. My mother used to tell me that about taking medicine, but I think it applies to lots of things. Just say what you want to say, and as if you were talking to yourself. She's right. It's time to get it over with. What I've been wanting to tell you is that you're one I wanted to spend break with. You're more important to me than I realized, and I really do like spending time with you. But I can't do that again and not have you know the truth. Because the reason I want to spend time with you isn't just, in the interest of friendship. I mean, it could be, if that's what you wanted, but... Ah, dang it! Have I ever been so scared in my whole life? Or cared more about one person... or cared about what one person thought about me? Hoshi? Here it goes. Hoshi, I'm not actually a girl. I'm afraid to even look at her. What if she's horrified? She's laughing? Hoshi, this isn't a joke, please. What? Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hoshi, why? I decided not to bother with anticipation too. Just get over with it. But I knew Shoji Shmoji. What? You too? Too? I take it you mean Selena. Yes, I knew, of course. Yes, I knew. Of course I knew. I'm not so easily fooled as you seem to think. But I can explain it later. If I'm right, then can I kiss you again? Wait, then that means she remembers the first time. Yes, of course? That's a relief. I was worried you'd turn me down or be upset. No. Shh. I'm definitely not. No. I never thought it would go this well. That Hoshi and I would end up kissing in the classroom. I was expecting a slap. And this is what I got instead? So you really want this? You're okay with it? I've been okay with it for a while, Shoji Shmoji. I just wish I could tell you that so we could do this. If you want to. I mean, I'm glad you do. Even if she made the first move, I can tell she's a little shy. So am I, to be honest. But she does go after what she wants, and when it's important to her. I should be grateful to her for that. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't want to lose the moment. It's okay. I definitely know what you mean. What? What am I going to tell you? What was I going to tell you about? All right. That I knew. The evidence was there. All of it took was piecing it together. The week we stayed together helped me a lot. The hard part was figuring out what you felt about me. I wanted to believe it, but at the same time, I worried. What if it was just a misunderstanding? But I thought, no, I hoped I was reading you right, and you might actually be interested in me. So I knew you were a boy. All I had left was to decide what to do with that information. And this is what I chose to do. I see. I'm guessing it took both of us a lot of courage. More than you probably suspect. I'm probably not typical girlfriend material. Hey, no. Don't say that. I don't like hearing you put yourself down, even when we were just friends. I wouldn't let anyone else talk to you that way, so I won't let you either. Shoji Shmoji, it's a little overwhelming thinking of you saying that as a boy. I'd say it regardless. Still, you're making me blush. Is she? I think so. I'm glad you're interested in me, and not anyone else. When Selena openly admitted to liking you, I got worried. I tried not to show it, but she's so forward. I thought you'd definitely be interested in her. I care about you more than you probably know. I don't know how I could be interested with anyone else. You're probably the kindest person I've ever met. I've never really naturally clicked with someone the way I did with you. I really did mean to... I didn't mean to fish for compliments. You didn't. I just can't shut my mouth long enough to stop giving them. Besides, you put up with me and my secrets, so you kind of earned them. But you weren't weirded out once you realized. Not really. By the time I was certain, we were already fairly good friends. It didn't matter so much at that point. Maybe near the beginning of our friendship I would have minded more, but not so much now. I'm curious why you're here at the school, though. That's the part I didn't understand. Oh, of course. Should probably explain. But I'm warning you, it's really dumb. Well, you see, the principal practically forced me into it, and my mom checked the wrong thing, and... all this over a little error on your administration form? Pretty much. Well, I'm glad for it. If it hadn't happened, we might not have met. But will you still think of me the same, even when I'm not like this? I will. You really don't need to worry so much about that, Shoji Shmoji. I can understand your concern. It would be bad if this came to a huge shock to me, but it doesn't. Taking my time. You and your secret are perfectly safe with me, I promise. Thank you, Hoshi. I just realized, this room is where we became friends. Did we become something more in here too? Something more than friends who occasionally kiss. I'm guessing. Yes, ideally. Is that your way of asking me out? I believe my way of asking you out should be a little bit more direct. Well, I want your way of asking me out. Well, now that we've built it up so much, it's a little embarrassing. But you already know the answer, so you have the upper hand. Oh, alright. Shoji Shmoji, would you like to go out with me? I'd love to, Hoshi. I'm glad. I don't know why I'm giving her that laugh. And just think, you can even wear trousers when we go out together. I might actually weep for joy. One of the things that made it hard to determine if I was right or not was how comfortable you looked in girl clothes. So I somewhat doubt it's difficult as you say. I may be exaggerating a teeny bit. I thought so. Anyway, come on. Would you like to walk back to our dorms together? I'll help you pack for the break. And I'm curious to see you in boy clothes, if you don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Thank you, Hoshi. Epilogue number 1? What? Oh, I got my ponytail back. My eye. I got something in my eyeball. Maybe I'm crying with joy. I think the game might be almost over. If anyone else found out that I was actually a boy, I never heard about it. It's hard to believe that my time at the school is already over. Oh, it's done? Hoshi has been with me from that day we confessed to each other in the classroom. It's been the best year I've ever had at school, that's for certain. We were never open about dating, though. It seemed too complicating, considering, and Hoshi's a little reserved by nature, so the secrecy suited her just fine. I didn't care what people knew or didn't know, as long as I got to be with her. Selena even respected my choice and conceded defeat in a manner of speaking. It was rather theoretical? It's nice to be able to walk around as myself with Hoshi now, to do things couples are supposed to do out in the open, even if it's as simple as holding hands. We complement each other well. I don't know how I would have gotten through entrance exams without her. Not that I still needed her help studying, she had the same exam to worry about, since we applied together. Going to the same university seemed like the best option for us, since I didn't think I could stand to be apart from her. She probably would have been a little more mature about it, but we both would have missed each other. According to our acceptance letters, that isn't going to be an issue. We both made it. Each time I've started a new chapter in my life, I've had to face it alone. Now I get to have her by side. I get to have her by side. My side, maybe? And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wow, being back here brings memories. I only need a few things for college, so it shouldn't take long. I think most girls say that, but time becomes a sort of abstract concept in stores. You know I'm usually bad about that. I'm not usually bad about that. No, that's true. In fact, I was probably worse than you last time when I was here, since I didn't know what I was doing. At least I don't have to shop around in a skirt this time. I've gotten so used to seeing you like this, it's getting harder to remember when you wore a skirt. Since you agreed to come, you can help me pick out a new lingerie set. Oh, you need that for college? You know why I need that. Maybe you should buy one too, just for old time's sake. Yeah, right. I should wear it around the new campus with a skirt too. Ah! You could. Just construct a new identity everywhere you go. Just thinking about that gives me a headache. Besides, I like exactly who I am now. As long as I get to be out in the open with you, I like that too. Come on, Shoji Smoji, let's get going. And no staring at the front of the laundry store. I wasn't gonna stare at anything. I wasn't, Hoshi. The end! It's done! It's over with! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy! Oh, it's done! I got done by the end of the month. Thanks for playing! Oh, I'm so happy I finished! Oh my... Oh, it's done! It's done! If you want me to go back to try to, for Selena, but I might have to play through the entire game. I did look up some of the endings, and apparently there's not just like get Selena and get Hoshi. There's like you can get with the principal, and you cannot get with any of them. You can there's like good and bad endings. I think I got the good ending though. But please let me know if you want to go back, and eventually I might come back to it. But I'm so happy this is done. This has been one of the strangest games I have ever played, and I've never felt probably more uncomfortable playing a game besides when I had to eat Bean Boozled yesterday. And thanks all of our players. Okay, thanks for all of me and whoever else played the game. I'm just waiting to see if there's something else. Alright, no, we're back to the front screen, and what is this? Oh. Okay, so I missed like half the story then. Okay, but that's okay. I don't really want to go back. This game has been really strange, but I'm so glad that it's done and finished with. It's probably one of the only games I've actually ever finished recording on the channel. That and The Walking Dead Season 2, I believe. But anyway, this is Barman973, and I hope you all have a nice day.